Yep, so as I mentioned, roll your way all the way down to your back. Allow your knees to knock in towards one another, but your feet to fall out nice and wide. So this allows for a decompression within the low back. The wider the knees, the wider the feet, and the closer the knees come in towards one another, the more of a release. And then bring your chin to a soft tuck. Allow your arms to go anywhere that is comfortable for your body. Slowing down for a moment. Enjoying your shoulders and hips feeling heavy down to the earth below. Jaw is relaxed. Brows are soft. Now draw a long breath in. Feel the rib cage expand as the belly lifts up. Open up the mouth and let it go. Release it. Let's hear it. Again, filling all the way up. Feel the back of the heart press down towards the earth below. And then open up and let it go. Release it. Nice, you guys. We're going to take one more just like that. Allow this one to be the deepest, the longest one that you found. That's the 3. All the way up. Hold it. And then let it go. Seal your lips, but keep the breath in and out, the length of it, all the way in through the nose. Feel it go down the back of the throat, in towards the backs of the lungs. And then keep the lips sealed as you exhale it out. Feel the heat start to make its way, building from the inside out. Feel the shoulders and the hips fall a little heavier down below. And now keep the feet as they are. Just release the knees up and over to the left side of your space. Almost like a little pretzel-like position. If you're looking for a little more, left foot can find its way to the top of the right thigh. Keep the shoulders sinking down. Maybe even take the gaze up and over the right shoulder right here. Slide the left foot off the right thigh if it's there. Bring the knees back up towards one another. Feet are still wide. And then release the knees up and over to the other side, the right side. Maybe place the right foot on top of the left. Feel that nice long line right here. Maybe the gaze goes up and over to the left. Now slide that foot off the thigh if it's there. Bring the feet out, bring the knees in. We tick-tock side by side. Let's start left. Just tick-tock as fast or as slow as feels comfortable for your body. Maybe it's a little slower as we can start to wake up through the hips. Let's take 2 more. After you find your knees falling to the right, one final time. We're going to find an opposite position. Now bring the soles of the feet to touch and bring the knees to fall heavy. Supta Baddha Konasana. Enjoy this release. We have tight hips during times like these often, so this release feels really, really nice. Allow gravity to do its job as the knees are staying heavy. Allow the ribs slide a little closer towards the hips as you find the engagement, the connection within the abdominals. You guys know where we're going for this. Slide the hands behind the head. Allow the elbows to remain nice and wide. Exhale, supine crunch, and then lower down. Exhale, lift. Now, if the Supta Baddha Konasana position is not comfortable for your lower body, I encourage you to place the feet flat on the floor with the knees up towards the sky, just traditional crunches. Hold this one at the top. We find tiny little pulses. Let's do it. Little lift. So the shoulder blades start to hover off the mat, just warming up the abdominals. Keep those knees hanging nice and heavy down towards the floor. Now, pulling on the head and neck. Let's take 4. Let's take 3. You get a tiny little break right here. Lower the upper body down. Hover the feet off the floor right here. So we find that floating Supta Baddha Konasana shape. We're going back to the singles right here. Lift up and hold. Lower down and hold. Now, if you'd like to keep the nice edges of the feet flat on the floor as we did the first round, feel free. You ready? Let's hold it at the top. We pulse. Little lift. Little lift. Again, modification. Keep those feet on the floor in that original position that we found. For 4, 3, almost there. 2, you get a nice big squeeze at the knees right here. Hug your knees in. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders down and give yourself a shift. A rock side to side. Feel that pinch within the knees, and then maybe start to find some circles. In and out, big, small. They can go in the same direction or in the opposite, whatever feels good for you. And then when you're ready, start to rock forward in that length of the spine. We're giving ourselves momentum to meet in a tabletop position. So once you go about 3 or 4 rocks, go up and over the ankles, meeting in tabletop, and then find any sort of movement that feels good for your body right here. We're not taking cat-cow together. So if you would like to, take a few rounds here. Maybe dropping the hips side to side. Step this song I got from you. Thank you. I love it. Rolling to the wrist. Rotating the fingers in all different directions as you warm up to the wrist. Now, yogis, if you need to stay here, finding some additional movement for yourself, feel free. If not, find neutral tabletop. So shoulders over wrist, hips over knees, belly scoops in. So I don't want this arch within the low back. Scoop it in and up. Shoulders away from the mat beneath you. Now tuck your toes, finding your floating tabletop shape right here. All of a sudden, your entire body starts to warm up. From here, tap the knees down and up. Now, if you are already feeling this in the wrist, that's an indication that you're dumping down to the earth below. Just 2 more. Last one. Now take the knees down towards the floor. Keep the toes tucked. Rotate your fingertips towards your thighs so the eyes and the elbows are pressing forward. Push back. Feel that stretch within the webbing of the toes. Feel that stretch within the wrist. Because we're going back to some work within the shoulders, the wrist, that tabletop position. Rotate fingertips back to front. Toes are still tucked. Now cover the knees. My left hand is going to become my base. Send your left foot to the other side, almost like you're going into a fallen star, but the right knee is nice and bent. The left leg is long. Now from here, back to your floating tabletop, we swap it out. Right hand down, right leg extends, left arm up to the sky. And now we turn back to floating. We're gonna add on a little bit. This time, left foot covers the floor. Of course, an option right here is to take the knife edge of the foot on the floor as we did the first round. Back down. Let's take it to the other side. Right palm to your base, push up and over, away from that. Cover the foot if you like. We've got one more round right here, adding on one final time. Left foot goes towards the other side. Hips to heels. 4. Press it back. 3. 2. Your last one. You got one final round. Looking good, you guys. Right palm is your base. Hips to heels. Down. Press. Almost there. Don't dump down into the mat. For 2. Don't worry. Down dog is coming for you right here. Back to your table. Tailbone high. Paddle out the legs as much as you want. Stretch the back to the legs. Shoulders push away from the mat. Now find stillness if you haven't already. Push the chest closer towards the thighs. Press the heels deeper down towards the earth. Now take your gaze forward. Walk your toes to find your way behind the wrist. Ragdoll. Grab for opposite elbows. Interlace, whatever you want, you guys. Releasing through the low back as we did at the beginning of this practice. Head just angles down. Give your head a little shift. All right, let's start to move that body again. Heel toe your feet to touch with a bend in the knees. Roll yourself up to standing. Take your time. Stack the shoulders on top of the hips. Roll your chest nice and proud. As you find yourself up to standing, take a deep breath in. Fill it up. Exhale, let it go. Let's move. Inhale all the way up. Relax your shoulders down. Feel the ribs slide into the hips, connect right here. As you exhale, which is normally an inhale right here, we're gonna take a chair. Sit back into the heels. We're gonna take this breath movement. Inhale, mountain. Let's go, inhale. Exhale, sit back. Nice and low. Again, inhale. Moving as fast or as slow as your body calls for today. If your toes cannot wiggle, I want you to sit back a little deeper into those heels. We're halfway there. Stretch tall. Sit low. Again, reach up. Feel the crown of the head stretching up to the sky regardless of which position you're in. Feel that length. Relax your shoulders. That's it. Let's hold this one low. Tiny little lift to the heels. Little lift. Little lower. So it's not this full range. It's just this barely little hover. But my eyes are staying nice and low. 4. Thumbs into the breastbone. Now lift those heels as high as you can. We're going back to that mountain pose. You guys know I love a balance challenge. If you want to keep the heels on the floor, feel free. Shoulders over hips, hips over ankles. Let's lower and lift. Calf raise. Up. Now yes, the calves start to fire up right here, but I want the movement initiated from the glutes, from the booty. Stay here. Down. And up. So the entire backs of the legs are working, but not only that, but the core is engaged. This entire trunk section. Again, down. Stretch it up. Just 3. Good. Hold it up. Let's swan dive. Find that balance. At the bottom, you drop those heels for your halfway lift. And now stretch back into your first side plank of this practice. Always an option. Release down to the knees if you want, you guys. What is not optional is a nice long neck. From here, shift forward. Shift forward. 2. Now hold that shift forward. Give me 1 low plank. Upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. So every time we take our chaturanga yogis, we are going to be taking those 4 shifts forward and back. All right, it's time to get moving a little faster. Right leg up, turn those right toes down towards the floor. Your shoulders and your hips are square down. From here, take the right knee to the left tricep. Right knee, left tricep, tap it. Lift. 2 more. Tap it. Good. 1 more. Tap it right here. Lift it up a little higher. Now, very similar to what we did at the very beginning, we extend it out for our fallen star. This time, the left leg is nice and straight. If you want to, I know Wendy does, hover that right foot off the floor. From here, hips to heels, down. Stretch it up. 3 more. Hips down. Stretch it. 2 more. Last one. Now this time as you come up, I want you to rainbow that left arm down. Pull the right knee in towards the nose. Step the foot through. First round right here. Stretch and bend that front side so you start to awaken the back of the leg. You get to awaken the hips. Stay in there for just a moment. Looking good, you guys. Now settle in 90 right here at the bottom. Settle in 90. I want you to keep the left leg nice and long right here. Now release the left knee down to the floor. Biceps upward, crescent moon. From here, instead of thinking about the left knee being in 90, I want you to find that long line from the hip down to the knee. Ribs are still pulling in. We're going to challenge our balance even more. Tuck your toes, airplane your wings, head reaches forward, heel and fingertips reach back. Now right here with the airplane wings and scooping the abdominals in, so really firing up the obliques and the core right here. Now keep the arms as they are. We shift forward, warrior 3. You guys know, if airplane wings is not in your practice, finding that balance right here. Feel free to take the thumbs to the breastbone. Now we have a big transition right here. Start to bend your right knee. Open straight up to warrior 2. So feel the fingertips reach opposite sides through. Left heel's the furthest thing to the back of your mat. Yeah, sit a little lower, you guys. Find that lowest potential. Right here, lift. Find your star. Feel that stretch within the inner thighs. And then drop it down, horse. Let's take that again. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, horse. Notice the rotation of the toes. They go in. They go out. One more time. In. Take it out. Holding here for just a moment. This first round, if you need a little shift side to side, go for it. Rolling these back behind you. All right. Let's lift back up to that star as you breathe in. And then as you exhale, warrior 2. Back to that low potential. Now keep your fingertips here. Excuse me, keep your lower body here. Reach your fingertips forward and then open to side angle. Left side body's rotated up to the sky. Right forearm's pushing into the thigh. Keep your upper body as is or take utita, double utita without allowing the left shoulder to drop down. Keep it rolling up. I ask you sit a little lower if you can. Good, you guys, now reverse your warrior. Keep that bend on the front side. Drop that shoulder, feel that side body stretch. Cartwheel it down. Give me those 4 shifts forward and back. 4, 3. Hold that last one. Take your low plank. Upward facing dog. You ready? Left side right here. Left leg lifts up. Take that left knee. Right tricep. 2 more times. Tap it in. Think about taking it towards the underarm. 1 more time. This time lift up a little higher. This time left palm is your base. Find that right arm up to the sky. Create that rainbow shape right here. Hips to heels. 4. Yes. 3. Good. Always an option to just hold that fallen star position. This last time, come up and over. Knee in towards the nose. Step it through. Stretch and bend that front side. Now, as you start to settle in 90, draw that right hip forward, slide the left knee back. We find crescent moon right here. Release the right knee down to the floor. Relax the shoulders. Feel that stretch this time from the front hip down to the knee. That's it, you guys. Feel that stretch. You ready to tuck those toes? Airplane your wings. Lift your back knee off the floor. Root the abdominals in and up. Create that nice long line from the head to the heel. Now, without shortening your stance, we're going for it. Warrior 3. Shift forward. Not gripping your toes against the earth. Trying to keep that balance this morning. Head forward. Heel back. Start to bend the left knee. Blossom open. Warrior 2. That's it. Right heel to the back of the mat. Shoulders are over hips. Ready for that star in horse. Lift up. Toes rotate towards me. Exhale, horse. Whew. Again, lift up. Drop it down, horse. 2 more times. Each time you're getting a little lower within that horse position. 1 more time. Lift it up. Find your tailbone all the way down. Shift side to side. This first round, enjoy these little breaks that I'm giving you because the second time around, we're not having them. From here, we go back to that star. Lift a little taller to those inner thighs. Take that warrior 2. Feel that deep bend within the front knee. Now stretch the fingertips forward. Open up, side angle. I see my shadow behind me. I feel like I've got someone in here practicing with me. Option to keep your arms as they are. Option to take that right arm, bicep by here, and then maybe slide the left arm so it's parallel. There we go. Keep that bend. I know that left leg's starting to burn. Reverse it. Stretch the fingers up and back. You ready? High plank for those shifts forward and back. 4. 2 more. All right, hold that shift. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Ooh, and then downward facing dog. All right, that's it, you guys. I'm going to take a little variation, so just listen for my cues right here. Your first break is right around the corner. Right leg up. Just 1 knee to left tricep. Cover it if you can this time. From here, hips to heels. 4. Stretch. 3. So that left foot is your base. Now both hands down to the floor. Knee to nose, pulsing right here. 4, 3, 2. Stay with me. Step that foot through. No stretches right here. Left knee down. Biceps up. Crescent moon. Tuck those toes. Airplane wings. I'm adding on. Bend your left knee for 4. Reach. 3. Keep the bend to the right side. Now as you're here, push off to find that warrior 3. Find your balance. Bend the right knee. Open up. Warrior 2. We find that star position. Fingertips reach up. Meet me in your horse. Hold right here. Pulse 4, 3, 2. Lift back up. Star. Back to that warrior 2. Hold the bend. Stretch forward. Go straight to that double utita. Again, I'm adding on. Shift your shoulders down. Rotate them back to where you started. 3. Rotate. Just 2 more. Down. And rotate. 1 more time. Down. Hold that bend. Let's reverse. Plank position. Give me those shifts forward and back. 4. Good, that's it. 2. Hold it, low plank. Upward facing dog. All right, guys, one more side. Then that first break is here. Let's go for it. Left leg lifts. Left knee, right tricep. Hover it. Fallen star. 4. You got it. 2. Both hands down, knee to nose pulse. 4, 3, 2. Step the foot through, low lunge. Drop your right knee, crescent moon. We're up. Tuck those toes, airplane your wings. We bend the right knee. 4, stretch. 3, 2. Get ready to lengthen the right knee. Push off, find warrior 3. Bend the left knee. Warrior 2. Find your edge. That's it. We star. We horse. Now this time, lift the heels. 4. Eyes are low. 3, 2. Hold those heels high. Pulse. 4, 3, 2. Lift up. Star. Warrior 2. Reach forward. Go straight to that WT to rotate your shoulders. 4, 3, 2. Good. Now hold it. Reverse. Cartwheel it down. Plank position. Shift it. 4, 3, 2. High plank. Low plank. And then downward facing dog. All right, you guys, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, and when you are ready, take a break, grab a sip of water. Towel it off if you need to. Your first break is right here. How we doing, you guys? All good? This is where the fun stuff gets in, so if you want to pump up that music a little bit louder, feel free. Anytime you need to modify, you can. This is your practice, all right? Hopefully my lights get back on. All right, we are going to meet up towards the top of your mat. So come to standing. We're going to start with those feet together in a parallel position, so I'm just like this. Again, this is where we start to challenge ourselves a little bit more. I ask you to push yourself to your hardest today, but of course, if you need to modify, practice gently. Go for it. We're down, down, for 2, up, for 2, down, for 2. So it's just like our chair. So we're sitting back in the heels. Up. One more. Let's single it out. Up, down, up, down. You got a full range of motion. Get that heart rate up. 4, 3, 2. Hold it low. We pulse right here. Down, down, down. We're going to set the left leg back to a lunge in 3, 2, 1. Left leg back to a lunge. Come back to where you started. Left leg. Now my right leg stays in that deep bend. And in. Back. Let's hold it back in single lunges. Down. Up. Down. Up. So we scissor the inner thighs. Your chest is proud. That's it. You ready to hold at the bottom? Hold right here. Let's pulse. Find your lowest potential. Keep your chest proud. You got it, you guys. Relax those shoulders. 4. We're going to take 3 pulses with the left leg march. 3, 2, 1. Take it. 3, 2, 1. March the left. Lift. 3, 2. You guys know where we're going. I'm adding a jump. Take it or leave it. Your choice. Add that jump. 2, 1. Up. 3, 2. Jumping is optional. 3, 2, 1. Let's single it out. 1 down, 1 up. Down, down. I see you guys. That's it. Tessa's got it. Kathy's got it. 4, 3. You ready? Hold that march. Extend it out. In, out. Not sinking down into the right side, but lifting up right here. 4, 3. Hold those toes up. Tiny pulses here. 8, 7. Now gripping your right toes. 4, we're not taking a break just yet. Take that left foot on top of the right thigh. Take a seat. Figure 4, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Find that balance. Not gripping that arch of the right foot on the floor. 2, hold it low, pulse right here for me. Pulse. is coming. Can you get a little lower? Push that left knee down. 4, 3, ooh, that right leg's firing. 2, here's that release. Open up to warrior 2. Now we're finding a variation of what we did in our B right here. Lift up for 2, drop it down to horse. Again, lift up for 2, drop it down. 2 more times, lift up, drop down. 1 more, I'm gonna rotate towards you guys so I'm not facing my back to you. Hold it here. Heels up, heels down, heels up, heels down, that's it. Notice my eyes are staying in the exact same position. You've got 4. You ready to have some fun? I challenge you, keep those heels up. Let's take our tailbone down an inch. Here we go. Down an inch, up an inch. Relax those shoulders. My challenge to you is to get those thighs parallel to the floor. You got it, you guys. Yes. Nice, Jane. 3. We're not moving on just yet. Tiny pulses in 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, down. Always an option to release the heels down if you need to. 1 more round. 4, 3. We're not moving on. You're holding it at the bottom. Just hold. Let those legs shake. Drop your booty down a little lower. Lift those heels a little higher. I know you can do it. 1 more round of 8, so sit low. You got 4, 3, lift it up. Warrior 2 to the front. Hold that bend, reverse. Cartwheel the hands down. You got those 4 shifts, forward and back. And then low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. All right, guys, take your hands forward. Step up, float to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold, roll yourself up. Down 2, up 2, let's go. Down 2, up 2. They don't call it Cardio Sculpt for nothing. Let's get that heart rate going. Let's burn those calories. Yeah, squeeze that booty. You ready? Single it out, we're off. You're down, and up, down, and up. Sit back, stand tall. Yep, 4 more, down. Hold at the bottom. Hold at your lowest potential, lower than the first round, just pulse. It's your chance to kind of slow things down, catch your breath before we get moving a little bit more. 4, so this time right leg's gonna step back to your lunge, and then we come back. 3, 2, you ready? Back 2. Again, my left leg is barely moving. It's already screaming at me. And in. Back 2. Let's step it back. Single lunges. Here we go. 8. Up. Hips are square. Down. Right knee's almost touching the floor. Sit low. 4. 3. I want you to find that very lowest potential right here. Find your lowest. Right here. Now pulse even deeper. Let the legs shake. Push yourself. You got 8. 7. This time we're going to 3 pulses. Right knee marches. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lift. 3, 2. 2 more times. 3, 2, 1. Lift up. 1 more. 3, 2. You ready to add that jump? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Again. 3, 2, 1. You're almost there. 2 more. Yep. You ready? Single jumps. 1 down, 1 up right here. Let's go. You're down and up. You got it. Down and up. Down. You got 4 more for me. Take it 4. Lift. 3. You get to hold that lift. Hold that lift. Kick the heel out. Thumbs can be at the breastbone or biceps can be up by the ears. 4 more. Again, we're lifting up and out the left side. 2 more. Hold it up. Give me 8 pulses. Lift. 8, 7. Not feeling it right here. 4. Ready? Figure 4. Cross that foot. Step back. Find your balance. Push that right knee down. Let's take it. Down an inch, up an inch. Down an inch, up an inch. Down an inch, up an inch. 4 more, then we pulse. I know that left leg is burning. It was already working on that other side. For 2, Hold it low. Pulse right here. Press. Press. You got one more set. You're almost there. 4, 3. Almost lost my balance. I saved it, I think. 2. Lift it up. Warrior 2. This should feel really nice on that left side. Meet me in that star position. Now drop it down, find your horse. Layer 1, you guys. If you want to, just pulse like we did on the other side. If not, I'm taking the jumping jacks. We're getting up, up. Now, if you guys don't want to jump, alternate your toes. Stay with me. Up. Your second break is right around the corner. One more set right here. You've got 8. Yes. 4, 3, 2. Lift up, star. Warrior 2. Nice, Natalie. Hold that bend. Reverse your warrior here. Cartwheel down. Find those shifts. You've got 4, 3, 2. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. All right, you guys, second break is right here. Grab a sip of water if you need it. We all good? We're gonna move on to our upper body work, okay? But of course, if you've taken my class before in person, upper body is never just focusing on the upper body. We gotta get that lower body to scream at us again. If you don't have weights, you can do this entire series without it. All right, grab that water. Grab your weights. We're coming up to standing. I want you to step the right leg back. Right leg back. Your hips are square, palms are facing forward. Now, if you don't want to take the lower body work, just stay with this wide forward position and take bicep curls. So I'm going to start right here. Up. Again, this is layer 1. Never fully locking out the elbows. Now, you know where we're going. We're going to add a level change in just a moment. Every time you curl, you find a squat in 3, 2, let's go. You take it down. Down. This is not about a swinger momentum. That's it, you guys. 4 more. Shoulders are relaxed. Chest is proud. Find your lowest lunge. Find that curl tiny pulses right here. Take it down. Press. Press. Your back knee's almost touching the floor. Yes. You've got 4. Now I'm going to advance this. You lift your front heel if you want, or keep it on the floor if you need. If not, we chest press. Up. Up. Notice that my shoulders stay relaxed right here. Up. Sit lower. Heel up or not, I don't care, but the lower body stays as is. 2. Hold those arms up, just pulse the legs. Press down. As you start to get tired, you start to create tension within the head, neck, and shoulders. I want you to get rid of it. If you need to, keep the hands at heart. I don't mind. We're moving on. In 4, 3, drop your heel, hinge forward. We row. Up. That's it. Squeeze. 4 more times. I want you to start to hover that right foot off the floor if you'd like. Hold those elbows high, hamstring curl with a kick back. Up. Up. Option, keep those right toes on the floor if that left leg's had enough. 4, almost there, you guys. 3. Woo. Hold those fingers, hold that heel up, we pulse right here up. Up. Feel the squeeze of the shoulder blades. Feel the height of the thumbs lifting higher off the hips. 4, 3, kick that heel up 2. Meet in a squat position, hands at breastbone, we're down, down. This should feel really nice, giving your upper body a little bit of a break. Shaking out somewhat of that left side. Woo. You ready? Hold at the bottom. Give me tiny little pulses, bellies engaged. Press, press. It's not a bounce. It's a controlled pulse. 1 more set. Open up. This time, left leg back. In 4, quick transition, left leg back. We start just curl. Up. So again, we're starting the exact same thing over with the other side. You know where we're going. Same thing. No change, except the other leg's back. You ready to add that lunge? In 3, 2, tap it down. 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 Let's take 4. 3, 2, hold it down, find tiny little pulses. So you pulse that bicep curl shape, you pulse the lunge shape. Good, you guys, you're barely moving. Don't cheat, you're almost done. Take it 4, take it 3, 2, you ready for that chest press? In 3, 2, lift your heel. Up, down, up, down. Eyes aren't bouncing, back knees almost touching that floor. 4 more. Up. 3. Woo! Pull those arms up. Let's pulse those hips down. Get low. Press down. My front thigh, back shin are parallel to the floor. Again, I challenge you to allow those legs to shake. Almost there. Take it 4, 3, 2, drop your heel. Hinge the body forward. Let's start with the rows. 4, reach, 3, 2. Now take 4 more, but this time we hover the foot off the floor. 3, 2. Now hold it up. We take that kick back with the hamstring curl. 8, reach, 7. Elbows remain high, hugging in towards the midline. You got 4, 3, 2, hold the heel up, hold the pinkies up, just pulse. Your thumbs do not drop past the hips. All they do is lift higher. Up, 8, 7, lift up, keep that balance. You got it. 4, 3, 2, step the feet to touch, release your weight, shake out your hips side to side. While you are there, interlace your hands behind the back, allow the head to dangle down. Give yourself a little sway side to side. All right, you guys, grab a sip of water. Shake out those legs. Take a seat. If you guys were following along my playlist, I ran out of the tempo of music that I want, so I'm moving on. So for the next few minutes, you can listen to your own music, or you can try to hear mine. All right. So we're gonna find our way all the way on our backs, on a seated position. Kathy's there. Seated position. I'll be with you. So we're going to make our way to a pretzel position. So left foot in front, right foot in back. So cheer stance, pretzel stance. You'll notice that my left foot is almost in line with the right knee. I ask that you do not sit down right here. We're actually working on the obliques as well as we find this exercise. If you need a water bottle or something for a little bit of support, then absolutely feel free to find it. Right here, lift the right knee up, your back knee. Now this is where you want to start to sink down. I don't want you to do that. Stay lifted. Now hold the knee to the floor, just lift your foot. Up, up. Anytime you need to modify, you come back to either the knee lift or the foot lift. You ready? The entire shape is gonna lift. In 3, 2, lift the knee, lift the foot. Up, up. Again, this side of the body is gonna start to scream at you right away. I challenge you to stay with me. It's a very short series. For 2, hold it up, pulse right here. Lift it up. Again, if that's too much for you, you can stick with that knee lift that we did at the very beginning. 1 more set, you've got it. For 4. Now we're gonna press the toes to the back. 3, 2, my toes are gonna push that way. Push, push. So the foot is still hovering. You can see air between the leg and the floor. 4 more. Don't worry, stretch is almost here. 1 up, 1 push, your combo, then your break is here. You go up, push, up, push. I know that right hip is screaming at you. Stay here. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Take that foot up and over. Drop your right hip down and then twist. Enjoy that release right here on the right side. When you're ready, your right foot now comes to the front. The left knee slides back. Again, if you need that water bottle, place it underneath the right hand or any sort of support so that you're not jumping down. Left knee up. Up. need to, come back to this position. 4 more. Up. 3. Now hold the knee, just the toes. Up. Up. You got it. Relax those shoulders. I see that tension creeping up. 3. You ready to lift that entire shape? Here we go. Lift it up. Knee and toe. Up. We always have one side that is weaker or stronger than the other. This might be that side that's a little weaker. Stay with me. 2. Hold that lift. Little pulses. If you need to come back to that knee lift, absolutely. Don't sink down right here on that right side. I see ya. Lift up. 4. 3. We press the toes behind us. Slide them back. Back. Reach it. 4 more. Nice, you guys. We finish with that combo in 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Press. Up. Press. For 4. For 3. 2. Last one. Take that foot up and over. Drop that left hip down. Take your twist. So we focused a lot on the obliques today. We're going to continue with that. If you guys, again, have taken my class in person before, this is a favorite exercise. Normally, we would use this with a block or a stretchy band, but I'm going to do it without it. So we're going to find our way to our forearms. On your forearms, not sinking down, but lifting up and away. Now I'm going to take my right foot in front of the left. We lift and lower this shape. Pretend like you have a block in between the inner thighs that you're squeezing into. 4 more. So yes, we're working the adductors, we're working the obliques. The more you get tired, the more you're going to want to sink down. Stay lifted. Ready? Tiny little pulses. 16 here. Up. Up. That's it. Keep the shape, the exact same position. 1 more set. Up. You've got 4. 3. I'm taking a break right here. Take the right foot on top of the left. Roll yourself down to the earth. Lift up. Exhale. Now in 4, we add the right knee. Every time you lift the head, neck, and shoulders up, you drive the knee to the chest. In. In. If you guys want to, you can get advanced and hover the left foot off the floor. I'm modifying today. You can stay with me or up level. Now hold it up, just pulse the knee, 8, 7, just that knee. 4, now hold the knee, just the chest right here. You've got 8, 7, 4, give me 8 pulses, chest and knee, cover the left foot if you can. Just 4, 3, 2, take a break, hug your knees in. All right, you guys. Let's lift. Left leg up. We're off. Same thing. Up. Down. Up. Down. So quick transition. Now you're back on your forearms. Back on your forearms. Yep. Back to that forearm work. Good. 3, 2. Hold the pulses. Pulse right here. Up. Up. That's it. Good, you guys. You've got another set. Little pulls up. Nice work, Carrie. Last 4, 3, lower down, left foot, we exhale up, down. 4 more, then we add that knee. 2 more. Add that left knee, exhale, up, down, up, down. 4, 3. Now just pulse the knee. 8, 7, 6. Nice, you guys keep those elbows wide. 4, 3. Now hold the knee, just pulse your chest. You've got 8, 7. This is our final exercise of this class before we slow down. 4, 3. Your final push. 8 to combine them. 8, 7. Hover that right foot if you can. For 4, 3. You got it. Lower down, hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big rock side to side. Nice work, you guys. We are going to slow things down. While you are there, find a nice wall-to-wall stretch. So just stretching all the way, fingertips to the back, toes forward, Find that reach. Now hug your knees in towards the chest. Rock side to side. Now, if you know that you prefer to take a figure 4 on your back, absolutely stay here on your back. If not, we're rocking and rolling back up to a downward facing dog. Back up to that down dog, up and over the ankles, paddle out the legs here. Now we're moving on to half pigeon, right leg slides up. It's going to feel really nice after all that glute work. Slide it through. If you need something for a little bit of space here underneath that right side, go for it. If you want to stand your back, you can. When you're ready, surrender down. Allow your forehead to rest on your 2 fists, on the earth, on your forearms, whatever you want. Slowing down the breath. Allow your muscles to relax. If you'd like to stay for another moment or so, absolutely. I encourage you to take the time that you need, honor your body. If you're ready to move on, walk back up to the palms, tuck your left toe, send that right leg up, scorpion, flip it, whatever you need. And then we switch, left leg up. Thread it through. Find a lift. And then surrender down. Your body finds itself feeling balanced and even coming back up to your palms. Tuck those right toes, left leg goes up. Scorpion, flip it, whatever you want. And then take your gaze forward, step up, float to the top. We take a seat again. Keeping the knees bent, chest is proud. Roll yourself down to your back, and when you are on your back, let's find our way to happy baby. Knees drop down, heels extend high, rock side to side. Close your eyes from here on out. When you are ready, legs up the wall. Option to stay here as long as you like. Take supported shoulder stand or maybe even a plow. Wherever you're at, roll all the way back down to the tailbone hits the mat. Draw your knees back into the chest. Another little rock side to side. This time moving on a supine twist. Left heel long, right knee slides in, breathe in. And then as you exhale, twist. Right shoulder melts down, maybe even drawing the gaze towards the right fingertips. And then slide your knees back into the chest. Another little rock side to side. And then we swap it out. Right heel long, left knee slides in, breathe. And then exhale, twist. And then your knees hug back in towards the chest. Give yourself one final little rock side to side. Yogis, if you need anything else before we get to finish out this practice, I encourage you to take it. If and when you are ready, extend the legs all the way towards the outer corners of your mat. Allow your hands to fall down to the sides of the body, taking a deep, deep breath in, filling all the way up. And then open up and let it all go. 2 minutes. Finding complete stillness, resisting every urge to fidget your body. Your brows are soft, your jaw is relaxed. Your entire body just falls heavy. So come by physical awareness back into your body, wiggling out your fingers and your toes, rolling ankles, rolling wrists. And then stretching the arms all the way back as you reach your toes forward. Find that lift within the low back. And then drawing into a tight little ball, rolling off to either side of your space, taking a moment to thank yourself for being here. Finding the time for yourself. And then rolling up to a seated position, hands at heart for a final breath together. Take a deep breath in. Open up and let it go. Hands to your third eye. Yogis, it was my honor. Namaste.